Good morning from Oasis on the Sea. It is a sea day, day 3, and last night was again super quiet, didn't hear really any noise from around the ship, and this morning housekeeping actually slept in. So yay! No like 6:45 wake up call today. Breakfast, there are some that opened as early as like 7, I think I saw, and then their brunch just now opened at 9. So make sure to check the times because they were way different yesterday. Like breakfast was done completely by 9. So make sure to check times, but let's go check out brunch and see how it is. Hey, good morning from brunch. As you can see, it is super busy. One thing, I do not like how they do the brunch here. You literally have to show up at the dining room and then wait in line until your table is ready, which means there are a ton of people waiting in line. They even have a beverage station because there's so many people waiting. And it probably took about 40 minutes for me to get a table for one, and there are tons of tables open. It's just the servers and the seaters are needing time to place everybody and get orders. So not a huge fan, but we shall see. Table setup was great. Unlike the other night, I don't feel like so alone, even though they cleared the table. I'll show pictures of that, but can't wait to try their chicken and waffles for brunch. So the waffles are delicious. They're super crispy, nice soft inside. Just a little heads up on the syrup. If you have any like kids or sensory issue kiddos, that is going to throw them for a loop. It has Tabasco sauce infused in it. So make sure that you note that if you got kiddos, it does have a little bit of a kick. Okay, just got done with brunch. It was really good. Definitely suggest getting the chicken and waffles. Just be a little leery on that Tabasco infused syrup, especially if you got kiddos, because it was pretty hot by the time you got to the end of it. And then just to show you that I'm not like over exaggerating this whole line for brunch, it is now like 10:40 and the line is like the whole entire length of here. They're still having the beverage station, and people are literally just having to wait until they get it through. There's plenty of like open tables in the actual restaurant. It's just they have to time it so that you aren't waiting forever for your food. I get it, but there's better ways to get us in and out of there. But now I think I'm just gonna go try and find something to do on the ship. Not a whole lot planned today, so it might be kind of a slow day. See you around the ship. Okay, so just got done watching the slot pool and the slot tournament in the casino. And now I'm going to go explore what they call the boardwalk. And it is on deck 6 at the back. So let's see what it has entailed. So you walk off from like one level above the promenade, and it goes out here. On the side of the walls, they have all like the crazy mirrors. And then like how they would build a carousel horse. They have a few of the arcade and the carnival games. This is where the hot dog stand is. They have a carousel, the candy store, a beach shop, the sports book or sports bar is here, and that is a la carte. It is not included like on Norwegian. And then they have Johnny Rockets. And then back towards the back is where they do the Aqua show. And they have the really tall like slide. They call it a water slide, but it's not a water slide. You actually get in like a sock or a sack, and you get to be in that as you ride down the slide. So that is the boardwalk area.
Volunteer themselves, or they've been volunteering for your enjoyment. But right now, as we set up for the biggest game of the afternoon, we're going to ask everybody in the pool to sit off to the side because we are ready for Transplant. Even the people over there in the cheap section. Let's go!
Okay, so it's mid-afternoon. Just got done with the belly flop contest, and now down in the main theater for bingo. Here is a little different. I didn't get the prices because the line was huge, but they have the paper cards and they have little like laptop tablets that they're using for it. So let's see if anybody wins the big prize. Okay, so here we are in bingo. I didn't buy a card, so I'm just kind of observing. And the tablets they got for bingo are all a bunch of crap. They're all turning off, but do we expect anything else when the internet is like this? No. But yeah, don't get the tablet, just get the cards. Alright, I am going to have to kind of talk loud, sorry, because there is music being played in the Central Park area. I think they call it like Jazz on the Park or something like that. But it is so nice just to be able to come off your room here and enjoy your music, as long as you don't want to take a nap, and just kind of like a park atmosphere. It's really, really nice. Great place for people watching. And in that, if you get one of these rooms, make sure when you're in your room that you close the drapes or the blinds, something to close the window so you aren't seen in all of your glory by everybody across the way, because I've seen quite a bit more than I want to of some people just sitting here. So make sure you close your drapes in the Central Park and the boardwalk view rooms. So with that, got done with bingo. They had some really large prizes today. The first bingo had like 9 winners, and they split like $1,300 or something like that. The second game had 2 winners. I believe it was 2 winners. 2 winners, and it was like $1,000, $2,000. And then the third game, they each walked away with over $1,000. So that was pretty good. But those tablets did not work at all. Royal, your app is amazing, but your service here on the ship is horrible. Anything with the technology, it continually goes down. The TV always freezes, that kind of thing. So don't trust any of the electronic-y stuff here on Royal, and save your money. Don't get the internet package. And then tonight is formal night, so everybody's starting to get all the seats up, and they have photo spots all popping up all over the ship, and quite a few shows tonight. So I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit and then get ready for the evening. See you around the ship. We made it! We are actually at dinner tonight! Woohoo! Small things. Okay, so I actually get dinner tonight. Yay! And I have escargot. It's still served in the sectioned off plates, unlike other cruise lines. So that's really a nice touch, but it smells delicious. So let's try that. Okay, so the escargot was very good. It does come with the 6, unlike the other lines that have cut it down to either like 2 or 3. I really do wish it was a little bit warmer though, but the garlic sauce was amazing. Okay, before I forget, tonight was one of my favorite nights, the creme brulee. And in terms of it compared to other cruise lines, this has more of like a smoky, almost like a s'more kind of flavor to it. I don't know if it's all in that way for all of them, or if they maybe just made this one a little too fire or flambéed or whatever. But more of a smoky flavor, still amazing and good. And of course I had to get more cookies because they have the best cookies of any of the cruise lines. So make sure you get the cookies. Good evening from Oasis, and tonight's dinner, I'm so excited. It was so good. It's probably because I haven't had dinner in the last 2 nights, other than like that little Mediterranean place and pizza. But tonight, officially main dining room dinner, and it did not disappoint at all. The escargot was great. I do wish it was a little bit warmer. The calamari, skip it on Royal Caribbean. That's the second time that I have not been a fan of the calamari. But the beef tenderloin, it was roasted beef tenderloin, more than made up for it with its mashed potatoes, and then it was like covered in like a peppercorn sauce and asparagus. It was so good. It was so tender. I ordered it medium well, and I could cut it with a fork. Delicious. And then the creme brulee, which I already kind of remarked about that, it just had a little bit of like a smoky flavor of maybe they like went and used the torch a little bit too much, but it was still very good, and so were the cookies. And it's so nice to finally have like people helping me and like getting to know them and all that kind of stuff. The first time they tried to come over, they were like, whoa, because I was in the middle of a video, and I was like, no. I don't go and hinder you from your job. I said, if you need to come over and do this, you do it. And he looked at me and he goes, you're the only woman that would say that. And I said, you're right. I will be the only woman that says that. But I definitely don't ever want to like get in their way of their job, because they're here for us. So, yeah, it was getting fun to get to know them and all that kind of stuff. And then got to talk to my room steward some more on the way in. And he's hilarious now that he knows he can joke around with me or whatnot, so it's great. But tonight there are some shows that have already been played. So they've got the Aqua 80, the Canadian, things like that. Me being me, I'm gonna go like camp out at the Aqua 80 and see if they'll let me watch it both times. I don't know if they will or not, but I'm gonna try because I loved it, and it's the whole reason I came on this ship. So hopefully that is tonight's plan, but if not, I'm sure I'll find some more fun stuff to do, because I'm definitely making those memories and not dreams, and living every day as a gift, because that's what it is. See you on the ship. So when you've had your dinner, you're feeling pretty good. There's still a while for the Aqua show to start. What are you gonna do? You're gonna ride the carousel with all the kids, because that's what we do. Oasis has a carousel on the boardwalk. Live every day as a gift, because that's what it is. So made it into Aqua 80 again. Just on standby. You do have to get there probably about 45 minutes early and stand in line. But I made it. night from Oasis of the Seas. Tonight was a lot of fun. Went to Aqua 80 again. It was just as good as the first time, I'm telling you. That show is amazing. The music's great. You still don't know where to look, even though you just watched it a couple nights ago, but it was great. And then after that, I went down to the casino, threw some money off the side of the ship, and then made my way to the Love and Marriage show. And no matter how many times you see it, you just never quite know what it's going to be because of the contestants. But overall, they're the same questions on every single line. Carnival asks the same as Norwegian, and Norwegian asks the same as Royal. There was one new question of, if we were to ask your wife's family what they thought of you the first time they met you, what cereal would you be? And it was like Just Right, oatmeal, Frosted Flakes, Fruit Loops, something like that. So it was a little different. That was the one different question. All the others were ones I've heard a million times, but it's still a great time and lots of laughs, and just kind of the way some of them answer it is always fun. But it's been a great night. Gonna go and hit the bed because tomorrow is an early day. We are in Cozumel and I have an excursion planned, so cannot wait for that. But for now, good night, and make sure you're making those memories and not dreams, and living every day as a gift, because that's what it is. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's Cozumel.